Potter's Journal. What's going on in the studio today? We're getting some wood inside, so we've got some heat, and it works a lot better, this cart, loaded with wood than it did last summer, loaded with clay. Dinnerware. The first batch, yeah, made it. Oh, wait a minute, the first batch. The second batch made it through the kiln. And it looks like the curse of the special order. It looks like we made it this time. Okay, after the first time not putting the glaze through a fine enough sieve, a regular plate, sandwich or dessert plate. Let's see. A couple of lids. And another dessert plate. Okay, and we got just what I wanted. The glaze pulled nicely in the two little lines we've got in there. Hey, Ralph, do you want out? You want to take a look around? Okay, there you go. Okay, let's see if we can pull at least a complete set out of here. So yeah, real nicely, exactly what we wanted. Simple, straightforward, no trimmed foot. Today, maybe it'll be about getting by. There we go. And the little bowls to go with it as well. Maybe today we can get by the curse of the special order. And okay, the little shots as well. And we will move on to maybe another special order. We'll see if it comes with a curse too. I was asked to do a face mug for somebody. So although I don't think that's me, we're going to give it a try and see what happens. First, I want to get a mug out of here, or no, a tumbler, and see if, okay, and, yeah, what T-ball. So with my new, kind of celadon glaze and the Albany on the inside, the white slip, it's letting the white slip show through. That's something I didn't have last year, was a glaze that would do that. Okay, and I made a few extra. It looks like the glaze, they're not all showing the lines as perfectly, but alright, there we go. I don't believe it. Dinnerware. So we'll get that delivered this weekend. Okay, that was not a very grand finale for what was a 9-part, 10-part video series. But I just had to get the pieces out of the kiln and loaded and sold. Yeah, 10-part series. It was supposed to be about 5. I went through a number of changes. The bowl, I later started doing the plates and the mugs with the line, 2 lines in there, and I had to redo the bowls to match. And I had to redo the bowls because some were meant to be berry colanders. They dried out too much. And because I overfired one bisque, I don't know how that happened. I think a wrong cone must have came from somewhere. Then because of not putting the glaze through a fine enough sieve and having little specks in it, so having to do it over and over and 3 times over again, but in the end, yes, triumph, I made it. Okay, And it was delivered and sold. Another triumph was she had admired the shots, so I made some of those, and I didn't make 6 for the placements she took, but I did make 4, or I mean she did take 4. And I also had a feeling that what if she wants more of these someday? I did want to make extras as a sample or to sell to somebody else, but doing this the pieces 3 times over with several mistakes, I just got enough made. But she did whisper in my ear that you know, maybe when she saves some money she'd like to get a few more placements. So I do have a few more, and some here, so I'm ready for when she says, yeah, I'd like to get some more. But now that that's done and out of the way, I will attach to the end of this clip actually taking these to the farm market, which is nice. I didn't have to have a booth joried like I would in a regular art show. I just generally put burlap on a card table, and actually for this I did take a yard picnic table, fold out, and set at least 4 of the placements out on the table, like a table setup with actually a few extra accessories that I had hoped she might take too. So that wasn't, I didn't light candles and put a tablecloth on, but it was a novel display that everybody seemed to notice, and I just had to tell them that the table was reserved for somebody. But what's coming up next? Okay, actually, and I will put this in a playlist, so if you're ever working in a quiet studio and you wish somebody was sharing the wheel on the other side of the studio from you, play the playlist. And if you did stick through this series, do subscribe and leave a comment. But I promise to get on to some new and exciting stuff. I'm going to do different double bowls again this year, different series, try to loosen up and not be so tight and controlled on the throwing. The face mug special order, oh, another special order. This was a special order curse. And another special order, we'll see if it comes under a curse, some goblets. But I do want to do, like I did with my rooster, some folk art drawing in some slip and loosen up with that. So do stop back and see how the sale went at the farm market. Okay. The magic of the kiln I cannot control. And then the prices. I'm just selling stuff in the farmer's market, and I've got these great things to sell and not priced where they should be. Things are about half of what they should be. About half of what they should be. So it's nice. It's nice to know that. Yeah, it's nice to know. Well, when I came, I don't know which question it was, but where did I get the idea for the wavy rim? Actually, when I came back to pottery, there was a number of potters that were just doing tricks to the thing, and I saw that, and I couldn't do that, so I thought a cream dessert. Somebody else said a salad, but I thought a cream dessert would be nice. I just thought it was obviously
and if worse comes to worse,
no, it's lovely. My idea too is that people are at a farmer's market buying locally grown. and even sometimes organic, and making a big deal about it and showing off the produce. Well, it can be displayed, you know, your produce in a beautiful.
But there's another bowl.
I have 4 sets. I have 4 sets
Here.
Yeah. Where did the ball go? I thought I had the complete 4 sets on the table. They're up here.